Hey guys, it's Jazoni here, and today I will be showing you how to make admin commands. Yeah, that's right, admin commands. I'll be showing you like 2 commands along with some helpful tips that will hopefully help you with your scripting. So first of all, I like to plan things out. So let's go to replicated storage. Let's insert a folder. Let's call this server events. There we go. Duplicate it, and then rename it to client events. So we divide 2 sections, one for the server events and one for client. So in the client, insert objects, insert a folder. We're going to call this player. Oh wait, no, we can call this memberships, and then insert object again on the memberships remote event. Rename the remote event to kick, or kick player. Actually, kick player would be better. Kick player. And then duplicate that, rename that new one to band player. I won't be showing you the band player though, because for that to work, you're gonna need like your own data store system, and you want to have Boolean values to save. And for that to happen, I mean, if that's how you get the band player to work, kind of, you know what I mean? I mean that's the way I think of it. That's how I would use it. I'm just saying like that's for show. You can try that out, like while we're doing the script. And so insert remote event into the server events. We're gonna rename this to shutdown. So when the game shuts down, it's gonna trigger this event. So now we're all set right here. And go to server script service, module script. Rename this to settings, or however, whoops, settings. And rename the module to settings as well, just to make it kind of easy to navigate. And so now we'll make variables. We're going to call this the admin table for all the admins to be stored in. So let's put, in this case, it's Joseni. So I'm going to put Joseni00, and I'm part of the admin. And then let's make a band table. So before we do that, we have to insert a semicolon or a comma. I prefer a semicolon for modules, but it's up to you though. It doesn't really matter. So band table for players who are banned, obviously. And so the value is a table. So you can put like Roblox, or like, oh, it's like this is how you separate them. So let's separate this table, add another value. So let's insert another name. Let's see. Let's put Ninja. There we go. Alright, so he'll get banned too when he joins the game, automatically. And then we want commands enabled is equal to true. We might not use that one, but just like if you're one of those people that kind of wants, wants to turn off commands for once, like for a little bit, and then just in case. Okay, so now this part. So kick is equal to true. That's one of the commands here. So here, let's separate it. Commands, and so kick is true. That's one of them. And then ban is equal to true, or let's make it false because we won't use that. I won't be showing that one. And let's put shutdown. Here, shutdown. I think shutdown is equal to true. And let's see the prefix. Prefix is equal to, let's put a colon. Next, you can put whatever you want. You can put a semicolon or whatever you want, even a period if you want. I wouldn't recommend a period, but I mean that's up to you. Because if you just put a period, it's going to make things complicated. According to the wiki, it's it's kind of complicated. It will find every single any character it finds first. So the period doesn't really work. So I recommend semicolon, a colon, or whatever you want. But just one of those two. I recommend just those two. Okay, so that's done. Okay, we got the settings done. Now server script service, insert object. Let's insert a script. Let's insert or rename the script to let's see, receiver. Get rid of that. Whoops, not comment. So local server script service is equal to game get service server script service, and then we want to get the workspace just in case, even though we won't even be using it. Whoops. Game get service workspace, and now we want the let's see. What do you want? Oh yeah, players. Local players equals game get service players. And now we got that, and then replicate storage. So local replicated storage is equal to game get service replicated storage. We got that, and now we want all the contents within the replicated storage. So we got local server events is equal to replicated storage. Wait for child. Oops. Server events, and we have the event that's in the server events, which is the shutdown one. So local shutdown is equal to replicate storage. Wait, sorry, not replicate storage. It's server events. Wait for child. Shutdown. And now drop in the 2 lines. Local client events is equal to replicated storage. Wait for child. Client events. I think we named it that, right? Yeah, we named it the client events. And then under that we want local membership is equal to client events. Wait for child. Kick player. Whoops, sorry. I'm getting too far ahead. Not kick player, membership, because we didn't name it that. Yeah, there's membership. And now we want under membership, which is kick player and band player. So local kick player is equal to membership. Wait for child. Kick player. And then under that we want the band player too. So local band player is equal to membership. Wait for child. Band player. And now, since we got those values, now we go back all the way. Now let's go scroll all the way down to star player, and then to star player scripts, you want to insert object, insert a local script. Let's rename this to let's see, player service, not server. Now we got that. So now local players is equal to game get service players, and then I'm not gonna rewrite the whole thing like this, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy everything I did right here up to the server script server, so don't copy the server script. Wait, actually, look, right here on the 4th line down, copy all this from replicated storage to the band player, all those lines, and then go back to player server script, and then insert another line, Control V, and paste everything right here. You have everything because replicated storage can be seen from both the client and the server. as most already know. So now the player, we define the player. So local player is equal to script dot parents dot parent, because the script is in the player scripts. Okay, so like right here in the players, we have me right here, and then this would be like a bunch of folders like the backpack and the player scripts, and yeah, it's gonna be in the player script folder. So then the player is gonna be 2 parents high. And so now player, this is the events part. So player dot chatted dot chatted connect function, and then one of the parameters is message, and the other one is recipient, but we won't be using that. I think that has to do with chat bubbles. I'm not sure. I've experimented with this before, but I don't even know what it is still. I think it is for chat bubble users, or I doubt it's whisper mode. I tried doing it in whisper mode, but I don't think it's that either. But let's stick with message for now. So if string dot match message, comma, kick in the strings, so kick, then kick player fire server message. Okay, so what I just did here, okay, you guys are probably confused with what I did. So what I'm doing is, in the string, you want to match the keyword, which is the kick. So if the player chatted the word kick in the message, it's going to trigger this function right here. Kick player fire server message. You're going to fire the server if kick is found in the word in the message. So now let's go back to the receiver. The receiver script. So now kick player dot on server event connect function enter, and then the parameter is player. It will always be player because it's an event from the client, so player and message, because one of the parameters we inserted was message, which is just a string. So now excuse me. So now if string, I was on a roll. We forgot to define the settings. Local main settings is equal to server script service wait for child settings. Wait for child settings. Local settings is equal to require main settings. Just so you won't get confused, so it doesn't wait for child every time you require the settings. You know what I mean? So it doesn't kind of break out. It doesn't mess up on you. So now, wait. The for loop. So for I, v in pairs, do. In the parentheses, you want to put settings dot admin table. Just admin table like that. And then if v is equal to admin player. Yeah, player dot name. Then if message is string dot match string dot match message settings dot prefix and double dot kick, then if settings dot kick is equal to true, then Then whoops. Then if settings. Wait, the first thing we should have done is whoops. Way before we should have done. That should have been the first line. So if settings dot commands, whoops, commands enabled is equal to true, then put another end right here. Highlight everything in the middle, press tab, and everything should indent for you. Now we got commands. So if the commands enabled is true, then it can access all the main body of the script. So now if settings.kicked command is true, then for A, comma B in pairs, so another for loop, do players get children. Players get children. If B is a player, then if string dot match message comma B dot name, then right here, hold on this line right here, so if it's not equal to nil, and then press enter, and then tab, and then put the same script. So copy this line right here where I'm highlighting it. The string dot match if it's not equal to nil, and then paste it, and then delete the nil if it's not equal to v also. Then b kick, and then we could put a message here. So it's put like, sorry, we've decided to kick you. There we go. Else, I don't know why I did that, but it's supposed to go right here. Else, print, you cannot kick yourself. There we go. So we got the kick function, and let's see if that works. Hopefully. So now let's test. Okay, it's loading my character. Okay. So now kick. So that doesn't work. There we go. Kick, and then in the output, you cannot kick yourself. Now, let's go back. Now we know this works. Now we know it knows I'm the admin. It knows I am the admin. So now we're going to add another function right here in the player service. So now we add an else. Whoops. Else if, and then we're going to copy this top part of the script right here, paste it, and then shut down. Then we're just going to fire the server again. So we added that now. Go back to receiver. We're going to copy this entire command. So shut down. Whoops. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. That was the thing I was forgetting. Yeah. Shut down. Fire server message. There we go. That's what it was. Okay, the message. Okay, if the player, if it's shut down, then settings kick. If settings dot shut down, I think we put, yeah, in the settings it should be shut down, right? Yeah. the capital D. Okay. Then delete that part. So delete up to where it says settings.shutdown equals true. If that's true, then game. Whoops, not get. It's shut down. Let's see. Okay, we got the game shut down. I don't think it's gonna work like this in the test server, but it should work probably in the game. But let's see. Shut down. Yeah, that should work. Alright. Wait. Else print game cannot shut down. So now we can keep track of this, see if it actually works. Test it. Okay. Whoops. Why isn't it letting me? This is supposed to let me chat. Why isn't it letting me chat? What? Hey! The chat's gone! Whatever, man. Resets. Will this work? It's still not. Oh my goodness. Play. There we go. Shut down. This case, the current identity 2 cannot shut down. Lacking permission 3. Permission 3. Oh, okay. You need to enable a permission, I guess, to shut down the game by admin commands. But yeah, so that should work. The print didn't trigger, so we know the script did not fail on that part. Kick works, so kick Joseni00. You cannot kick yourself, or you can put kick blah blah blah. Oh, you cannot kick yourself ×2. I guess. Oh yeah, it didn't find the player, so I guess it thinks it kicks yourself. But either way, we know it works for that part. Since we know that works, we want to go to the receiver. Now let's go right here above the kick player function. Now players dot player added connect function, and we want the player as a parameter. Oops. And now let's see. Okay, so for I, v in pairs, do and we want to put in settings dot ban table, and then if v is equal to the player dot name, then player kick, and then the message we can put let's see, you are banned from the game, never come back, winky face. There you go. Or you can also, if you want to be a little bit more secure, you can put if player is a player, then, and at the bottom add another end, and then the second to the last end, drag it all the way up to the forward loop, and then press tab. Yeah, to be more secure, make sure the player is an actual player, not something else. So like if somebody put a part in here or whatever, or something happened with some other script, I don't know what you guys do, something crazy, just to make sure if it's a player, then it would do this for loop right here, check everything that's in the ban table. If the name matches, then they get kicked whenever they join the game. So yeah, that's it. Or also add a little wait time if you want, like a wait 7 seconds or so, whatever time you want, just to like let the player load up first, and that should work too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching for this video, this tutorial, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.